knows why. Yes, it is to flush the toxins that happen overnight. So if you don't flush the toxins overnight, you're not going to be in a good situation in the morning. The whole day is going to be blah. Lack of energy, lack of resources, just because you dehydrate. And also, you've been dehydrated the whole night. It's a way to start catch up. Now, then after that, we recommend you to drink 4 or more ounces of water for every 30 minutes. Okay? And that's up to a liter per 45 pounds of what you have. If you have 130 pounds, let's say you have 130 pounds or 135 pounds, how much total water should you drink? 3 liters, right? 3 liters. So if you have 130 pounds, you should go up to 3 liters. Okay. Now, lemons in the morning. Drink 1 or 2 lemons in the morning. Anybody knows why?
They're full of vitamin C and antioxidants.
Yeah, they're good for you. But there's actually more. There's other things that are good for. Yeah, alkaline. It is a good time to start the body, to alkalinize the body. You see, the lemons are acid outside, but alkaline inside. Okay, so that's a good thing to start with. You know, the lemons. Then drink 12 to 16 ounces of water 30 minutes. 30 minutes before meals. That is also a good practice. Anybody knows why? Especially if you suffer from acidity or acid reflux and things like that, this is the more important for you. Anybody knows why? So I know I'm going to drink at 9. At 8:30, I should be drinking a lot of water. I know I'm going to eat at 3 p.m. Then I know I'm going to drink a lot of water. You know why? Fabi, you know why? No? Do you know why I say that? No, this one. Do you understand why?
Before meals.
Yeah, it is to prepare the digestive juices. So the digestive juices need to start, and so that you can have a better, stronger digestion, you need to drink a lot of water 30 minutes before the meal. Okay? And I'm just reviewing some of the lectures here that you already saw, but there's a lot of material, I know that. Okay? Now, the other principle is to have a raw breakfast. This is tough for a lot of people. This is where it gets tough. But the principle is there. Eat a raw breakfast. What does a raw breakfast mean?
Plant-based foods.
Plant-based foods, because that's what we refer to here. And what else?
No processed food.
Unprocessed foods?
It's not cooked, but it could be processed. No, not sprouted. No.
Activated.
Activated.
So yeah, anything that it's raw, it's good for you in the morning. Anybody knows why I'm saying a raw breakfast? Yeah.
The breakfast is the most important.
That's right. Thank you. The breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And when you have things cooked, you're missing a lot of the nutrients. You're killing them, basically. They're not able to sustain themselves on heat.
I was going to ask you a question for my kiddos. Can I do like the salad, and can I do like pancakes with the salad?
Yes.
And I don't kill the nutrients because it's a cooked meal?
Yes. So here's what you're coming for children in situations that you're not looking for health. You already have, this is not a program for health. You're perfectly fine, you feel good, you look good, and the data tells you that you're in good shape. You go to your clinical practitioner and he says, yes, you're in good shape. So if that's the case, what I recommend is what we do as a family. We eat a raw breakfast and then we eat some bread afterwards. But we ate our raw breakfast first. That was our main focus. See? One thing that happens is that, you know, until you start feeling the benefits of a raw breakfast and tasting it and enjoying it, if you start mixing cook, because you say, you know what, I want some cook. I'm so accustomed to my pancakes or my eggs or my this or my that. Then what's going to happen is that you're going to eat your raw breakfast and then your cook, and eventually it's going to be your cooked breakfast and a little bit of the raw. So you got to be, you know, make sure that you're getting the nutrients you need. Don't cheat on yourself, because it's on yourself you're cheating. Okay? It's not on somebody else. So yes, you could do that, but just stay the principle that the most important thing is to get the raw breakfast. I'll give ideas afterwards later on this. You know, the next one is eat real food. Eat real food. You know, food that has a label is unreal. It's processed. So if it has a label, it's no good for you. Okay? Maybe there's some here and there that it has one ingredient. You know, like you could get a good pasta somewhere, one ingredient. That's okay. But other than that, everything should be, you know, real food. Yes.
There are a couple of exceptions that, like dates, vegan dates, and they're only pure dates. They still have to have a label.
Yes, that's yeah.
There's
That's
a couple little.
Yeah, that one ingredient, dates. That's fine. You know, but then you have whole wheat bread. See, you get your whole wheat bread, but it says 100 items just for a whole wheat bread. You know, it might look like food, but it's not food. Okay, so
Can I put fig in my salad? Fig, cut fig and put it.
no.
Date is fine, right?
In your salad, no.
No.
No dates, no raisins, no figs, none of those very high sweets. It disturbs the rate of digestion of a salad. Okay. Now, in the world we're living today, it is hard to be healthy. There's so many things going on. I mean, so many things. See, a bowl of lentil, 15, 20 years ago was something healthy for you. But today a bowl of lentil is very toxic. Even an organic bowl of lentils destroys your gut. So we're fighting a fight that it looks like we can't win. Okay, we can't win. So our recommendation is that if you're going to eat real food, you know, the majority of it should be vegetables, because that's where the most nutrients you're going to find. Then the next quantity, fruits, and then the cereals, nuts, and grains and legumes, very little of it.
I'm sure you told us, but I can't remember. Why are lentils so toxic?
I'll tell you in the
It's the
kefir
protein.
class.
The protein.
No, I'll tell you in the kefir class.
Okay.
Okay. So here's a diagram of a diagram. By the way, the more water a food has, the easier it is to digest. Okay. Now, here we have a carrot and a donut. And obviously, we're trained for the sugar. We like this. This, you know, we eat it because we have to. not because we like it. Okay, this we eat it because we like it, and we don't have to. But anyways, as far as glucose goes, they both have glucose. How about sugar? Amino acids, yes, they all have amino acids. Fatty acids, yes, they have fatty acids. I mean, these are things that you need to build a body. For that cell to recreate, we need glucose, we need amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins and minerals, enzymes, and water. That's what we need to build a body. The cell needs these to replicate, okay? To function. Does the carrot has glucose? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. What about the donut? I said yes already. Yes. Now, what about amino acids? Would the carrots have amino acids?
Yes.
Yes. And what about the donut? Yeah. Well, it has a 32, 1/32 of the protein content of what you should have. It's in the donut. So it really is not a complete protein or complete amino acids. What about fatty acids? Yes. If you see the carrot juice, it has this oily thing in it. It looks like oily in the top. What about the donut? Yeah, it does have. It does not have fatty acids actually. No, it doesn't have fatty acids. It has bad oils and things, but not in the form of fatty acids that the body can absorb. Okay. What about minerals? Yes, I'm just giving you the carrots because they have minerals and vitamins. What about the donuts? Does it have vitamins and minerals?
No.
Yeah.
What about enzymes?
Carrot has it.
This doesn't have vitamins and minerals because vitamins are cooked. Once you cook them, you kill them. Okay? Now, for example, somebody says, well, vegetarians have a problem with, or vegans have problems with B12 because, there's no B12 in vegetables. Well, I see B12 deficiency on all the people, most of meat eaters. I wonder why. Well, nobody eats their meat raw, so they cook it. They kill the vitamins. Anyway, enzymes. Do you think this guy has enzymes?
Yes.
It does. You need enzymes to digest, and it does have enzymes. Would this have enzymes?
No.
Why not?
Cook.
It's cooked. They cooked. There's no enzymes here, so they're just gone. What about water?
Yes.
Yes, it has water. I'm sorry.
No.
It has water. What about this? Yeah, it does have a little water because you need water to build it. Now, so that's a principle that I show you as far as what you're eating. The more you eat of this, the less nutrients you're gonna get for building body. It's up to you, And your body can handle, a lot. But you get to 25 to 30 at this moment, and you're gonna start crumbling. Your body starts shaking up and crumbling. So if you're younger than that, you could live on this for a while. But your body's going to start crumbling after 25 or even earlier. Now, we talk about alkalinity, pH scale. 1, it's acid. 14, 7 is neutral. Your blood wants to stay here. Your metabolism needs to stay around this area. In the middle, that's healthy. And 14 is alkaline. Now, you don't want to be here. You want to be here. A little bit above 7. Okay? Now, this is alkaline, this is acid. That's what we mean with a food. You know what makes a food acid or alkaline? For example, lemons, are they alkaline or acid?
Alkaline.
How do you know? Because when you taste them, what do they taste?
Acid.
Acid. Some people tell me, can lemons make your blood thick? They told me. Really? And I was thinking, how do they know this? And I was just like thinking about it, and it's like, how do you know that lemons make your blood thick? Well, you know what? These people lived, before they came here to the United States, they would take the chickens, running around. They would take them, they would cut their heads, slice it, and they would put lemon. If they put lemon on that chicken and the blood was raw, the blood would go like this. So they assume that, if you take lemon, that's what happens to your blood.
Why would you want to do that?
It clots it.
Clots it like this.
So there's more blood than meat.
Huh?
So there'd be more blood than meat.
I don't know why. I mean, it was not that they did this on purpose. It's that it didn't happen, and they saw that, and they assumed that because the blood clots like that when it has this acid lemon, that's what happens when you drink lemon. So they were against drinking the lemon because of that. Now, how do you say that lemon is alkaline even though when you taste it it's acid? Why is the lemon alkaline?
Changes and stuff.
It changes to what?
Alcohol.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a more substantial answer than that. It's true. What makes it alkaline? Actually, it's one of the most alkalinizing food that there is. What makes it? The what? The minerals it contains. It's all about the minerals it contains. It has more calcium. It has more, if it has more minerals that are alkaline than minerals that are acid, then it's alkaline. So you could do this. You could check and see which are the alkaline minerals, which are the acid minerals. For example, if a food has more iron is acid, then it's going to be acid. If the food has more magnesium, then it's going to be more alkaline. If the food has more calcium, it'll be more acid.
The potassium. If you have more potassium, it's alkaline.
Yeah, it's alkaline too.
Calcium
Has
acid.
phosphorus, then it's more acid.
You
Okay?
said the lemon is alkaline because it has more
Alkaline minerals.
alkaline minerals, such
Yes.
as.
I have to look at the.
Oh, you didn't know. Okay.
I don't remember exactly the
But if
number.
there's more calcium, it's acidic.
No, calcium is very alkaline.
That's what I said. What are you guys all saying alkaline for?
My bad.
That's a good thing. I didn't listen to you, Ben. Okay.
Calcium is very alkaline. Iron is very acid. Okay, so this is where health is. Now,
Did you say acid?
here is where heart disease is located. This is where you have heart problems. If you have a heart disease where your heart goes like this, contracts like that, and you have a heart disease, it's because your metabolic pH is here. It's impossible to have a heart problem with the pH over here.
What about the high cholesterol?
High cholesterol, you'll have, it's acid too, but I don't know where it is at the pH scale. But if you test the metabolic pH of people with heart disease, it's going to be right here. And all diseases are going to be here. If you have a disease, it's because your metabolic pH is right here. Okay? And I'm talking diseases in the heart. I'm talking diseases, mental diseases. I'm talking about any disease. This is where you're going to find it. Below that, you die. Actually, you see a lot of runners. A lot of runners get heart problems. I've seen marathoners. You see them fit. Marathoners, you see them fit, but they have heart problems. They have. It's just amazing. And you say, why? Would somebody that is fit has, the incidence of heart problems on marathoners is very high. And why is that? Why would that be? If they're fit.
Acid diet.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Or electrolyte imbalance from the exercise, maybe.
Yeah, well, when you exercise a lot, when you strain your body, you produce a lot of acids. A lot of acids. I mean, if you run a mile, and you're like, check your metabolic pH before the run and after the run. you'll see how it goes down. Your metabolic pH goes down. So they're running, they're producing so much acid, their lungs cannot keep up with the CO2 that they're burning because of the metabolism of the high carbohydrate diet that they took the night before. And they cannot keep up, the body cannot keep up detoxing all that acid waste as fast as it's coming in or generating from the run. So the heart goes like poof, because of this. Now, all these food is in the acid spectrum, which is all processed food. If you like it, you're gonna put your metabolic pH here all the time. So, soda being the most acid one, the most acidic stuff is soda. So, you go to a birthday party and you're gonna find your children going in and getting this soda. You know, you have to make your decisions there. But it's really acid, very acid. You know, pizza, meat, all these things are very acid, all of them.
So all foods with a label on it, even dates, would be on acid, right?
No. I'm talking processed food. I mean,
Yeah, but
dates are processed in a way that they pick them up and
aren't
put
they
it.
there because of the sugar?
Huh?
Sugar's not alkali, is it?
No, but it's not. Sugar is acid, but sugar is acid because sugar is a chemical, not a natural product.
But don't you, the date's full of fructose, right? That's not acid.
Okay, let me repeat that. Sugar is acid because it's a chemical product. You don't produce sugar. Doesn't come up. Sugar doesn't come up in nature. It's a chemical process of chemicals, adding chemicals in order to produce sugar. The dates have sugar, but it's natural sugar, just how God did it. Okay, totally different. So sugar, you need to get, in order to produce sugar, you need to go to, you take this very toxic chemical and you put it in this big pot of boiling sugar or cane or beets or whatever. And then in order to get the sugar, crystallized sugar that you think about, you have to put these chemicals in that are really toxic. Only 1 or 2 people are allowed to do this in a sugar factory. And then they come out and it just, all these fumes come out and then it creates this crystallized sugar. That refined sugar is very acid. Now, bananas have a lot of sugar, but they're alkaline. The sugar, how God made it in nature, is not acid. Did it get...
I was just thinking like three types of food. You got the alkaline, then you got the number 2, then you got number 3, and all the fruits were down number 3. That's what I was thinking about the digestion, I guess.
Yes, that will touch in a bit here. Digestion will talk in a bit. But anything processed, mostly everything processed is acid form. So, you know, I have people that have eaten this all their life. And their body breaks down so bad with a disease that it's just incurable to doctors. Most of the people that just live on this diet, when they get a disease, it's incurable. Okay? Vegetables have an ability, and fruits have an ability to at least repair some of the damage that this has. So if you mix, you know, vegetables and fruits in your meal, it softens the blow of what this does to your body. But if you don't eat vegetables and fruits and you have this diet, you're going to break down with a disease that is incurable to medicine. It's likely. I've seen it. And those are the people that come, and when they see a salad or a juice or this, they struggle so much. I mean, it's just, it takes them 21 days just to start eating, you know, a tomato or sipping on the juice. They struggle a lot. And they typically have a uncurable disease to medicine. Now, here is where all these things are. All the things in the corrected diet and in this side here. So what we're trying to do with the corrected diet is move you to the opposite. Restore your alkalinity reserves. Oh, here. Good. Heart disease. This is where it is. Okay? Let me just give you an example of...
So disease mean any kind of disease? Where
Any kind of
in that range?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All diseases. If you have a disease,
Is in that.
it's because your metabolic pH is here. And if you took the class, you know how to check your metabolic pH. Now, this is all... If it has a label, typically dietary fiber, it's under 1 gram. If it's under, I think 5 or 6, Richard will be here tomorrow, and he's awesome. So you should ask lots of questions
Who is
tomorrow.
Richard?
It's a friend of ours that he's a nutritionist, and he's going to come to give some special lectures. And he's awesome the way he explains these things. But I think it's 5 or 6 grams of fiber. Below that, it's processed food, real food. You should eat it. So all these things, they're just processed stuff. Now, they made this test. Are you going to say?
I was going to ask a question. I don't know if you know the answer or not. But like the Roman noodles.
Yeah.
Philippines do it raw and they do like a noodle salad. Is that okay or
I'm glad this is a good segue to what we're going to talk. They did this experiment. They put this pill and endoscopy, or this pill cam. It's a camera. So you drink that pill, and now it goes into your body, and they can record what's in the body, what's going on. That's amazing. You could YouTube it and check it out. So you drink this thing, and they can show, how long does the food takes in your stomach, how long does the food goes, where it goes, how it goes, until you poop it out. It's super, super cool. Right? Now, I wish I could do this.
People poop the camera peel.
Yeah, you poop the camera pill because you can't digest it. So you poop it out.
Es como el elote. El elote tú no lo digieres, el elote se sale entero.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
Sí, yo no.
So yeah.
It must have been fun.
Okay. Share the joke, kids. Share the joke because I want to know. I want to laugh too.
No, I just.
Share the joke.
You're laughing what Liz said, whatever it was.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't hear what Liz said was in Spanish.
Okay. So anyways, they made this experiment. They gave these people the ramen noodles. I mean, who hasn't eaten ramen noodles before? Anybody here have not eaten ramen noodles? You have never tasted them? You have never tasted them? What planet are you from?
You have not.
They are good.
You have not lived long enough here in the United States.
Oh my.
The Maruchan, huh? So I lived on this when I was in college.
It's so cheap.
It's just cheap, and you just, put this. It's noodles. They're dry noodles. You put water, boiling water. You put them in, and it has a little packet with the seasoning. You open it up, mix it, and
All that MSG.
it's like a soup.
It's like they put like plastic on the noodles.
Oh, yeah, it's MSG. It's
So here's what happened. They took this. They took this, and the person ate it, and then they gave him the pill, so they can see what was happening. And what they saw that 4 hours later, the ramen noodles were in the stomach with the same bites, that the person took, and he took this Powerade too, and they were just blue, coated blue, but they were just, almost the whole ramen noodles were not dissolved. They were complete, just like how you have them as you cook them. Just couple bites and swallow. So because it's so soft, I mean you don't really go. You swallow and swallow. So it was just like that in your stomach. 4 hours later, 5 hours later, still there. So then they took the same people some days later, and they did the ramen noodles that she's expressed, homemade from scratch, all the ingredients from scratch. And what they found out, that after 4 hours, you couldn't distinguish that there were ramen noodles there. It was just all mixed, all, dissolved, completely dissolved. So the experiment proved, if you have common sense, first of all, these processed stuff, they put chemicals to preserve them, preservatives, and these chemicals are petroleum